Gemini, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. We're going to take an issue, something we know, something we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. At the end, there will be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your third house. This could be for you. You know the drill. Thank you for however you support the channel. It's very much appreciated. Cross watchers, you are more than welcome. Message may well be for you. All the information is in the description box, including the website link for private reads. Just hit the more button below. Okay, Gemini, what's going on? Let's do one more. What have we got? We have the Page of Cups. Okay. The Page of Cups is very light-hearted. Feels like something's blossoming. What that is, I have absolutely no idea yet. What do we know? Oh, now we do. What don't we know? Recent past. Advice. Okay. And potential outcome. Okay. How interesting. How interesting indeed. You might get wind of something here. Something is growing within possibly a connection here, and it feels like something needs to happen first though, strangely enough. Bottom of the deck, the World. So something needs to, oh, okay. Interesting. With the Ten of Pentacles, Judgment, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Okay. I get the impression here you might get a message from somebody, and it's by accident. That it doesn't have to be, but it's like you're gonna get wind of some situation. There could be somebody that wants to reconcile it in some format, whether that's friendships, romance, I don't know. But something's happened within you where you've opened yourself up, and that opening up, I just mean to opportunity. Something's happened for you, whether it was back in, we'll say, back when the full moon was in Sagittarius. So the full moon in Sagittarius is obviously in your 7th house, because in the recent past we got the Nine of Wands, High Priestess meets Temperance, moon in Sagittarius. So when there's a full moon in your 7th house, it puts like the emphasis on your 7th house. So we're going back to sort of June time for that. So there could have been something maybe just energetically that shifted for you in June, has had you look at certain aspects a little bit different. You could have had a lot of challenging situations in your one-on-ones since then, but there's this feeling of light-heartedness that's at play here, and I think your energy is drawing in, and this is regardless if you're in a relationship or not, it's drawing in looks, glances, people spying on you. There's something that's definitely shifted. So we've got the Page of Cups. What we're aware of is the Two of Cups. Now the Two of Cups, what we're aware of is this speaking of connection of some kind. It's speaking of you and another person. In what context that is, you know your story. What we're not aware of is the Ten of Swords. Now there's something, it just seems like something has happened here. Ten of Swords I'm not dramatically worried about. Yes, it's betrayal, things like that, but it's actually your card, it's Sun in Gemini. But what's happening here? Your outcome's the Page of Swords. I'm jumping ahead. And the Page of Swords is looking back. The Page of Swords is the spy. It's also a messenger. And it's like divine intervention comes in and has a message come out of nowhere which kind of knocks you off kilter. Or it's something that illuminates maybe a connection of some kind. Your advice is Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius. Temperance is the ruler of your 7th house. Temperance is divine intervention, the angel of the tarot, essentially. So this feels like divine intervention in some format here. It feels like somebody, maybe the Page of Swords representing social media, possibly, accidentally, you know, sends a message to you rather than somebody else, or you've done that to somebody else, or they don't realise they've liked one of your posts. I don't know. There's something here, it feels accidental, but whatever it is going to start a snowball effect in some kind, where I feel like a lot then shifts in terms of maybe you recognise falseness, maybe you recognise different aspects of stuff. I don't know what it is, but it feels like whatever this message is, whatever this accidental thing is, whatever this divine intervention is going to have you go down either a rabbit hole, or it's going to give you an insight or a breakthrough or something like that. So really pay attention, especially when it comes to social media. And again, don't get carried away. Social media is as much as it's a wonderful thing, it's also a terrible thing in the sense. But there's something that is, it's like you're getting clarity about something because of some sort of accident. And when I say accident, I don't mean it in a physical accident, I mean a technical. And yeah, it kind of comes in and sweeps through. And the reason why I think it's going to highlight something, or it's going to set a match on something, is I'm seeing the Ace of Wands, because the 9 of Wands plus the Ace of Wands is the 10 of Wands. And what's the 10 of Wands? It's Saturn in Sagittarius. The world meets Temperance. So it's like whatever needs lighting to burn away, whatever needs to be burned away is going to happen here. How fascinating. So let's check out the 10 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and there was something else. The High Priestess. She won't let us down. Okay. Yeah, you can't make it up. So the Ace of Wands is lighting something, and it's with illumination, which is a separate card that came in this deck. Something is illuminating, with the 7 of Cups, which is where we are right now, Venus in Scorpio. Now, Venus in Scorpio is passion magnified. Is that a word? Yeah. So think the planet of love and beauty marching through the 8th house of death, sex and shared resources and taxes and inheritances. But whatever it is, it comes with intensity, is probably what I'm going to say here. So whatever is going on here, it could feel like, you know, there might be somebody from the past that you might have set boundaries with, and you find out that they're still watching you because they accidentally click on your stories. I don't know. Whatever this is. But it's going to have you go down some sort of shift here. High Priestess is with the Fool and the 7 of Pentacles. Now, the 7 of Pentacles for me speaks of the last decan of Taurus. And the last decan of Taurus for you still has Uranus. And there's Uranus the other side with the Fool. Uranus is completely expect the unexpected in terms of your 12th house, your mental health, your psychic abilities, your intuitive abilities, your dreams, your self-undoing habits. You know, sometimes when you're led where your heart really needs to go, and this kind of is what could happen here, where something just makes you shift and look at something different. Your heart might be drawn somewhere quite unexpected, because if a lot of your beliefs and actions are completely conditioned, and this is why it can be so surprising, because we're just brought up from birth to whenever we wake, conditioned. And then when you start loosening those grips, things start dramatically changing. And then I feel like whatever the Ten of Swords is this gush of wind the universe is bringing in to show you anything in your life that you can't control, to teach you how to let go. This is a fascinating spread in the sense of, it feels like whatever it is will appear accidental, but there's no accidents. So something is just going to have you going down a rabbit hole. Something's going to have you look at a relationship very different. Something's going to have you, maybe something where you might have closed off to something, all of a sudden your heart is open to. Again, it doesn't have to be relationships, it could be any direction. Whatever it is though, I quite like. I think it's ultimately will lead you where you need to be. Whether that's immediate, time will tell. The sun is next to the star and the emperor. Yeah, I mean, wow. The sun and the star and the emperor, this is structure, stability, hopes, dreams, wishes, joy, all coming in. But it requires like this sweeping energy. Yeah, perfect. So the Tower, which is kind of like that energy that needs to happen, lighting the Ace of Wands, the fuse, is with the Five of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. The Tower brings chaos, so that you recognize what you can't control, so that it teaches you how to let go. How fascinating. And interestingly, the Four of Pentacles, it always gives me the sort of impression of, especially in the After Tarot, the Death card is approaching the Miser, and Four of Pentacles being Sun in Capricorn, Pluto catching up with Capricorn. It's in its last degree. It's only there for a few more weeks in your 8th house of death, sex, taxes, inheritances, intensity. So you've got not only Pluto kind of doing its rounds there, but Venus within, obviously Venus is not in your 8th house, but it's got that energy of the 8th house with the Scorpio. So there's a big intensity. The Magician, fantastic. Magicians with the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a big torch that's been placed on the conjunction that happened in April, all happened in your 12th house. So it's like a culmination. Anything that was, if you think back to spreads that I did around that time and you felt, well, it's not really happened, this is like the catching up thing. This is where, you know, your personal degree might be affected now. Whatever it is, there's a significant energetic shift. Fascinating. And you guys, the lovers with the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords, this is freeing you from whatever's keeping you stuck in life. Final card, Six of Wands, success. So, did I see the Ten of Wands? I didn't. My apologies. Let me be quick. Because whatever this Ace added to this to create the Ten of Wands, it's like the straw that broke the camel's back, but I don't see it being like a, you know, I see it being what needed to happen to show you something. I mean, for some of you it could be something just gets too much. Ten of Wands is with the Six of Swords and the Chariot. Okay, interesting. So something could just be really highlighting something here, because the Chariot, the car's headlights are facing something. Six of Wands could be within regards to travel, physical movement possibly, who knows. How fascinating. Do let me know what this is. What we're going to do is take the energy of this gush of wind, whatever's necessary, whatever this accident will label as, we'll take as energy what we know, what we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. Yeah, we'll do that. We won't clarify. We'll take the energy of that. Okay, guys, let me know. We've got Venus in Cancer, Sun in Gemini, Moon in Sagittarius, Capricorn, Mercury in Virgo, Scorpio in Libra, Mars in Capricorn, Mercury in Taurus, Jupiter in Capricorn. We have Cups, we have Wands, we have Swords, We have Pentacles. Everyone is here. Those are your standouts. Let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.